Hello everyone, we are Team Scene, and our main aim is to develop a financial data analysis software for fraud detection. And the motivation for selecting this problem statement is we have seen many people getting scammed. So in order to reduce the number of scams, we are trying to develop this software, and we'll be giving we have developed a solution, and the solution is as follows. Initially, we are trying to develop two applications. One is web and the other one is app. Web-based application, web-based is for the authorities, where they can monitor all the fraudsters and their recent transactions. And for user, they can do the daily transactions, and then they can also have the recent transactions. In our app, it also recommends, it also suggests, it also notifies whether the merchant is a fraudster or not. For this, we are using an ML. We have developed an ML algorithm where we use the data, we train the ML model, and then it detects the anomalies, and it tells us the fraudster. It tells us the possible frauds. By this, we can avoid it. And in the database, users' recent transactions and users' details such as bank account details and amount to whom he has transferred, all these details will be stored in the bank database. We are fetching to our mobile application. And until now, talking about the progress, we have until now we have built the front end part for the app, and we also build the machine learning model. And the only part which is left is to build a website for the authorities where we can monitor the fraudsters, and the integration part which will be done. And the solution, the demo, the progress for the progress will be demonstrated by my fellow teammates.
Myself, Jairus, we have implemented bank management system application using C++. As part of this application, administrator can store and create the accounts, new accounts. As part of the administrator, he should log in with the credentials. After entering the credentials, he will land into the main page. Here, they can create a customer accounts, or he can view and get the customer accounts. Also, coming to the account, for creating a new account, he should enter the required fields. After entering the fields, we store the data into a database. For database, we choose MongoDB as by storing my data in the MongoDB database. Here, this is the data we are storing from the application.
Now, coming to the progress of the app, we have built the front end part of the app, and some of the screens which we have built are as follows. These are the welcome screens of our app, and now when we have to enter our mobile number, when we enter, we get an OTP. Through that, we can get verified. After verification, we get into the home screen. We have the list of transactions over here, and at the top we have graphs which represent monthly transactions, weekly transactions, and yearly transactions, and that's it. And next, we can also add cards in our app. This is the card screen where we can add a new card, and regarding and the card information over there. And for the profile part, these are a profile. We have different. I'll be showing you the rest of the screens, and here are some more screens. So when we get verified through the OTP, then we have to verify our identity, and it goes by 3 steps. First, we can get verification through our which is face recognition. When you click it, we can scan our face and then take it as a verification method. And the second one being residency, like we have to verify through passport or some other ID card. Here are some of the details of it. And next being scanning a card. You also have different types of cards. If you have to choose what card you are going to scan, and then doing that would allow us to scan.
We have got this data set from the online. In this, the customer ID represents the account number, and surname represents the person's surname and its credit score, and where the person geographical location, and his gender, age, and the balance, and the number of products means that the number of accounts he has. This represents he has a credit card or not, he is an active member or not, it is his salary, and at last we predict that it is a fraud transaction or not. This is the basic data set. And next we refers to the model. In this, we have used the oversampling because it is an imbalanced data set. we use the random sampling to increase the data set to get a balanced data set, and we have used some data pre-processing, and we have done some feature selection also, and we have implemented the random forest, and we have got the accuracy of 89%, and we have, for the SVM we have got the 74%, for the XGBoost we have got 86%, and for the ANN I got only 85%. So so the best model is the random forest selection, random forest. So we are converting the model into a pickle format. This should be used for the deployment. So now we'll go for the deployment. This is the code for the deployment. We are using the fast API and the ngrok for the public API. In this, we are using a fast API to generate the API. This is the prediction function. In this, we will pass the input format in a JSON, and after running this code, we'll get a public URL that can be used to fetch the output from the model. And this is the authorities description. In this, we can see the chart under the pie how many fraudulent transactions and the location where the transactions are where the fraudulent transaction occurs, at which location is more.
So yeah, now let's have a look at our team. So myself, Family Mohammed Ashraf, I will be leading the project. So the planning and management, documentation, and analytics, some of the part will be handled by me. Now coming to Jairaj, he will be handling the backend part and also the Android application development as well as database management. Then comes Sri Surya Teja, he will be handling the web and Android application development and as well as API handling. Then finally Elkanth Ishwar, he will be working on whole machine learning part like ML, machine learning, pre-processing, data analytics, and so on. Yeah, we are like 4 members, and we are very glad that we got the opportunity to work on this project in the hackathon. Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.